Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be covering Nubia. Now, she made her very first appearance in Wonder Woman Volume 1, issue number 204, that was released in February 1973. However, her most recent current iteration made her first appearance in Wonder Woman Volume 5, issue number 75, that was released in September 2019. Now, although the very first representation of Nubia was considered a Wonder Woman herself that was much older than Diana, the newest one that I'll be covering today actually became the ruler of Themyscira, with her complete title being Queen Nubia of the Amazons of Paradise Island, being a premier warrior with light brown eyes and long black hair. Nubia possesses that unique Amazonian physiology, which gives her moderate to vast superhuman strength, durability, stamina, speed, agility, and virtual immortality, with her being one of the most capable of all the Amazonians, although her power levels aren't quite that of Diana, aka the typical Wonder Woman, due to Diana's father being Zeus. Now, we also have to consider that Nubia may be the most consistent hand-to-hand combatant of all of the Amazons, with her being the standing record holder of the most knockouts in Victor's Circle, as well as being proficient in a hand-to-hand combat style that's very similar to Aikido. Just like her fellow sisters, she's also very adept at all forms of swordsmanship, archery, and equestrianism. Not to mention that she individually has an indomitable will and perfect leadership skills, as well as being a prolific musician. And to round all of this out, I'd be wrong if I didn't bring up her signature weapon, which is known as the Staff of Understanding. This mystical weapon was made of precious metals that are only found on the island of Themyscira, and it possesses stones that are empowered by multiple goddesses. This gives it mystical properties that allow it to do things such as transform into a lasso, similar to the lasso of truth, as well as manifesting many of the intentions of its wielder. Now, centuries ago, before she became an Amazon, she lived her life as a captive to a cruel man, who would regularly beat her until one day she finally succumbed and died. At this, she would be reborn from the Well of Souls, just like all of the other women who had died in their old lives due to the violence of man's world, becoming one of the legendary and powerful Amazons. Nubia would be born around the same time as Princess Diana, with the two of them being the only ones to spring forth from the well for many, many years. For ages thereafter, Nubia would be appointed as the sole guard of the Doom's doorway, keeping watch on the underground caves of Themyscira. Only one monstrous beast named a manticore would make it past her, but she would quickly hunt it down and defeat it. Nubia would go on to play a key role in Themyscira's rebound, becoming a sort of undercover agent by pretending to betray Queen Hippolyta after Darkseid's daughter named Grail usurped her throne. We'd go on to later see Nubia among her Amazonian sisters after Diana's departure near the end of the great battle that redefined the multiverse. And although some of the Amazons were fighting each other to take on the title of Wonder Woman, Queen Hippolyta put forth a test of courage, saying that the next Wonder Woman would be the one who dared to look at the head of Gorgon Medusa, which was supposedly inside of a container. Hippolyta said that only the one whose heart is just and mind is not clouded by personal ambition would survive the gaze of this monster. The only one who confidently took up this challenge was Nubia. But when she went inside of the container, there was no Medusa head, there was only a golden crown. This test of character and courage made Hippolyta appoint Nubia as the new queen of the Amazons, with the former queen deciding she would go to the world of men. This choice was considered wise by the whole island, and they would receive their new Queen Nubia with open arms. Now, due to her powers and abilities, and her influence on the DC universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Queen Nubia a rating of 8, which is an unforgettable rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.